Tubers. So, totally finished with the install of the alternator and serpentine belt. In part one of this video, you saw the install of the serpentine belt, and you can see that we had all of this stuff was gone, so we had to take off the airflow system. When I say we, I mean me. The airflow system, which I did alone. My son helped me get the serpentine belt, back on, and I think he has on perfectly. We'll see. All the grooves are where they're supposed to be. We checked the pulleys for any movement. The bearings seem to be okay on all the pulleys. So we went ahead and put the belt on, the serpentine belt on, and again, that's the alternator fully installed. And this is the airflow system. Everything is back in place, as you can see. Now I have an issue here, right here. So this thingy, and believe me, I don't know what it's called. It's all broken up. I know it probably needs to be replaced, but I really just want to see if this alternator install was a success. Now the problem that I have is that when I took this out, this part, the end of it, wasn't connected to anything, and I can't figure out where this piece goes. Wherever it goes, it's kind of broken. So I know I'll need to replace that cord, and I'll have to figure out what it is, for one. So, and the big problem we're having is this is a brand new battery, but the alternator killed it. So, has zero energy. Somebody came over with a little portable charger and tried to help me charge it and couldn't get it done. So I need somebody that's willing to lend me the energy from their battery, so that mine sit for a while until it gets some charge, so we can see if this electrical system is repaired via replacement and reinstall of the alternator. And I'm very, very proud of the airflow system. It went back in perfectly. This was not hard to do. The hardest part was getting the alternator, the two back bolts, the 15mm bolts in the back of the alternator off, right? Putting them back on wasn't bad. And then the worst part, I would say, was this serpentine belt, only because it has to be on there in a particular way. And I can't show you guys now, but from the previous video, you can see what it looked like underneath the crankshaft. And, you know, it's hard to find a diagram on routing the serpentine belt. I did not find one. So, actually, we had to, I had a video of the serpentine belt before we took the old belt off, and it was a mess. The belt was, by the way. But before we removed that belt, I had a video of the old serpentine belt. So we used that video to try to figure out how to put this back in. And again, my son did that on his own. Well, I did help. I did the pulley. I pulled it up so that he could slide the belt under. So yeah, so now I can tell you guys right now, the car still is not starting with this install. But it looks like the battery, we did we have a voltage recorder, and the voltage had 0 on both the battery and the alternator. So I'll be back in a second once we get this battery charged, and then we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. Bye.